What up my dudes, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what is pretty much for me, the most effective skill moves on the game. Now, most people probably know these. I'm just going to cite this for the sake of citing it really, because these 5 skill moves are the skill moves, well 5, 6, whatever it is, are the skill moves for me that really help me get around players. But yeah, let's go take a look at what's actually involved. So first up, what we have got is the stepovers. Now, a lot of people don't use the stepovers. I don't really know why. People tend to use body feints instead. It's all a bit of a mystery for me. But the stepovers are so good at just beating your player, getting around your man, beating your player, and basically speed boosting around opponents. Now, I'm only in the arena with Ousmane Dembele here, as you can see me messing about with lots of different stepovers. There's a diagram at the top left of your screen that shows how you do it. Essentially, when you're facing forward, you would want to rotate your right analog stick from the left and the right consistently between to carry on doing stepovers. And if you're walking, you turn left at the same time, or turn right to go out to that side. So if you're faking, if you want to do one step over to the left and then go right, then you do you rotate your right stick to the left and then hold your left stick to the right to get out of the step over animation. But yeah, the step over is really successful on this game and really effective, but not many people tend to use it. If you see any of the other videos that I've posted on this channel, then you'll know that the step over is a very useful skill. Next up on the list is the Dragback. Now, the Dragback is obviously famous for being one of the most annoying skill moves on this game. People just abuse it and use and abuse it. And as you can see here, I'm just absolutely abusing it in the arena. But what you would want to do is you would want to, when you're still or something, you would hold RB and pull your left stick back and then in any other direction as well as that. So you could go back and back to go straight backwards, or you could go back and left to go back and to the left, or back and right, or you could do a fake drag back like I've just done there, which is basically you go back and forward. So players might move forward into the position to think you're going backwards, and then you just spring forward and go past them. But essentially the drag back, as I'm sure you're all aware, you'll have had first-hand experience of it, is the most broken skill move on this game, and I expect it to be patched in the next FIFA. Now, the next skill move is one that not as many people, I don't really see as often, but this one is so good for me. It's a heel flick. So there are many different ways to do a heel flick. Well, I say there are many different ways, excuse me. There's 2 that I know of. You would want to hold LT and do a fake, what I do is fake pass, so that's X and then A. You can like swipe it down to do it. But you could hold LT and do that. With a 5-star skiller, it will do this weird fake skill that I don't really know what the name of it is, but with anyone else, it should do a normal heel flick. Unless you're holding RT, you need to make sure that you're not holding RT at the same time. But yeah, the other way to do it is flick your right stick up and then down if you're facing forward. If you're playing on a normal match and your player is to the left, attacking to the right, what you would want to do is flick your right stick to the right and then back to the left. Now this is such a good skill at beating, say, the last centre back. Maybe they're expecting you to go left or go right. This is really good at just making them unaware of what you're going to do and just beating them randomly. Now, the next skill move, which I'm pretty sure you've heard me talk about on this channel if you've watched any of my other videos, is the speed boosting fake shot. Now here it just looks like I'm spamming scoop turns, because that's what it happens with a 5-star skiller if you're not holding RT. But yeah, the speed boosting fake shot is a weird fake shot because, well, I say fake shot, I always do fake pass because you can do it in both halves, so keep that in mind. That's why I've circled in the diagram X and A. You want to press X and then A, or you can swipe down with your thumb. There's a bit of a routine to it really. But you need to hold, say you're facing forward, you need to hold your analog stick in that weird kind of like 30-degree angle, like not quite 45, but like the 30-degree angle-ish. You kind of want to be like, you want to be, yeah, as the diagram says, you're probably best off practicing in the practice arena with this at first, or maybe even just going into the game and messing about with fake shots. But there are several different fake shots on this game, and all of which are effective, but this one is the absolute killer. Now moving on to the final little skill move of this video is going to be the Berber Spin. Now this is so good when you're on the wing and you're sprinting and you've got a defender really tight to you. It was so much better in the older FIFAs, but they've kind of nerfed it down a little bit, but it is still really good nonetheless. If you are with a 5-star skiller, there is a chance that you will be able to do the McGeady spin if you're not at your full sprint speed. But if you're at your full sprint speed, then you do the Berber Spin. The Berber Spin, as you see from my intro even, is a great example of an effective skill move that you can use so you can cut inside and beat defenders. Now, typically you'd want to cut inside and maybe do another skill like you see there, maybe a fake shot or maybe a scoop turn, ball roll, anything, but the Berber Spin is just really good at getting past the defender and creating the angle for you to get inside. The McGeady Spin is probably a bit better when the defender's a little bit tighter to you, because if you do a McGeady Spin and the defender's got an inch, a few inches between you and, well, you've got a few inches between you and the defender, it's just going to go straight to the defender. He's going to be able to tackle you. But the the defender, if he's really close even, sorry about that. If he's really close, then you'll be able to just use the McGeady Spin. But as you can see in the top left, that's how you do it. You'd flick if you're facing forward, you would flick the right stick in like the left and then up, or to the right and up, or up and to the right. It all depends on which direction you're facing. So yeah, now I've shown you all the different types of skill moves that I like to use on the consistent basis, my absolute killer skill moves. There are obviously so many more, and there's so many other good ones that are actually useful, but these are my top ones. Now the reason that I really like these particular ones is because they chain really well together. Now this little clip here in the arena is just me messing about, showing you the different types of chaining that you can do, and now I just take the mick a bit by just doing kick-ups all the way to the goal. But you can chain, say you go running down the right hand side, you do a Berber Spin, inside, and then a heel flick to beat your man, maybe a roulette, which I haven't even covered in this video, and then a speed boosting fake shot, or anything really, dragbacks to get on the edge of the box to get onto the strong foot. They're all just so good together. Most people that have actually played this game for a long time will understand why these are good, and they will probably think, why are you putting up a video about these when we already know them? Which is fair enough, you probably are aware of these skill moves. I'm just letting you know that these are my particular favourite ones to chain together, and they're all really successful in beating players, and they combine together really well. They chain, as I've said a few times now, they chain so perfectly together sometimes. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. If you did like this kind of video, then feel free to drop a like, comment, let me know your thoughts, let me know how you chain your skill moves, let me know what you actually do for your skill moves. I don't know how you guys do your skills, whether you even do skills anyway. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later guys. Have a good day.